fasting is spiritual. Fasting is about a change of heart, and prayer and fasting go together. Also, fasting is something personal. You see, since food and drink are of necessity, the abstinence from them serves to provide for us an opportunity to focus on the spiritual. The world fasts for the physical, the believer fasts for the spiritual. In the Bible, there were various reasons for fasting, especially in the Old Testament. Yet for the New Testament believer, and that is what we're discussing, it's really about consecration, which means a drawing closer to God. Remember that though fasting begins in the physical, its purpose is for the believer to move on in spiritual dynamics. The motive for fasting is spiritual. You see, the world fasts as a result of a physical outcome. The church fasts as a result or desires a spiritual change. One of the most difficult things for a believer is to have a change of heart, and a change of heart where God has full control, that you are willing for the Holy Spirit to have His way with your heart. Fasting also speaks about your desire for change. That's why fasting is associated with humility and honesty. If you know that fasting will draw you closer to God, then fast. There's God and there's man. Man will always try his best to change us. The Lord is the one that must change us. Fasting is going to God for His Spirit to have His way. Also remember that fasting goes with prayer. And through prayer comes revelation of the perfect will of God. You see, we must be prepared for God to reveal certain things, and we also need to be willing for that change. Watch and pray without ceasing whilst you are fasting. And finally, remember this. Fasting is something that is secret. It's about a personal change. Fasting is about you and God. It's not a public declaration. It's not for the world to know. If it's solely the approval of God that you desire, then there's no need for you to let man know about it. When it's personal, let it remain personal. That is between you and God, and keep it that way. You know, I find it so shocking how the church and individuals in the church want the whole world to know that they are fasting. And I've seen it often on social media. And as a result, we have others fasting for the wrong motive. So again, be honest with God. Be honest about your desire to draw closer to Him. Because that is what the purpose of fasting is.